हेलो। हेलो। लाइक कर दो भाई लोग। हेलो। लाइक कर देना भाई लोग। लाइक कर दो भाई लोग। हेलो। लाइक कर देना भाई लोग। आजा भाई, अब लीग मैच से क्या बोलते हैं, डिवीजन मैच स्टार्ट किया जाएगा। एक थोड़ा चेक कर लें। अबे भाई। चलो सब सही है। भाई नोटिफिकेशन ऑन कर लेना, अभी कोई आएगा तो मतलब ऑन जब भी लाइव आऊँ तो पता चल जाएगा भाई तुम लोग को अब से। हाँ भाई सबका कंडीशन सही है। रेट्स को लिया है, एम्बापे अच्छा कंडीशन में है, डीएमएफ अच्छा है।
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the
आ जाओ भाई, आज
world-famous
जीता जाएगा।
Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. The pass is intercepted.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
There's been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do. And probably the
चलो भाई
first
बढ़िया
of
गोलकीपर
the
रखना
current
है।
crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excelled.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Neither of these two want to come off second best. David Villa. Odo. Rice. And here's Beckham. Bale. And the counter is on. Bale is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Beckham. Arsenal appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges.
मार, ओहो भाई उसके हाथ में दे दिया।
Bale.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Declan Rice।
Beckenbauer. Beckham. Now it's Owen. And he welcomes it in. David Villa!
बच गया भाई,
And
बच
kept
गया।
out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first. Yamal tries to clear. Oh, what has happened here? Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Adams wins the duel this time. Done delicately. Expertly cut
yes,
out, really
चलो।
nicely done.
डिफेंडर अच्छा है वो।
Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Makaleli. That is ended up in no man's land. Floated up and over. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Big chance,
चलो भाई,
corner.
कॉर्नर मिल गया।
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Van Belten. Neuer.
अबे ये रुक क्यों जाते
David
हैं
Villa.
साले, इधर देखो।
And he was quick to react. That pass has been well intercepted. Bale. He's free, he has got space. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
भाई यार रुक, क्या
Adams,
भाई, क्या
defending his
बोलूं।
corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. David Villa. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, look at the space here. Fitz. Beckham. Not the most accurate pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
David Villa. And that has been clubbed away. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Rice.
वाह,
David Villa. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Beckham. Mbappe.
जी वाह,
That is a jarring
साला
tackle,
पावर
but
पास हो।
apparently nothing wrong with it. And the referee brings the first half to a close. But it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal. But it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So your views on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Beckham. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Roberto Carlos goes on a run down the left wing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There was plenty of power on that.
अबे कूदते रहते हैं भाई ये लोग वहीं पे।
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that could set him on his way. He's got to be in. He's had a shot. Marvellous goal.
Well, it's hardly a
चलो
great
भाई, बढ़िया
surprise to
है।
see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
All over over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence,
बहुत
and all
बढ़िया
of a
मैन
sudden,
वेस्टर्न
bang.
Substitution on the field, number 18, Ronaldinho.
And it's Beckham.
Number 18, Bale. Number 21,
Pass somewhat
Diego
off target.
Forlan. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi.
That's positional goals,
Number
the
9,
utilisation of space.
Vardy.
Roberto
Number
Carlos
22,
looking to hit the byline here.
Substitutions
That's
taking
what has to
place.
be done now,
The
no
attendance for
question
this
about
match
it.
was
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
71,198.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he cuts out the supply. Roberto Carlos. That's a good run down the left. Corner given. It's their second corner of the game. Mbappe gets it away.
जाना बहन चूतिया
It's a throw in. The pass has gone astray. And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
So, time for changes
David
on
Villa.
both sides, actually.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Oh, that's a waste.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Arsenal are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That pass isn't the best. David Villa. David Villa!
इसके पास लियो मेसी है यार लाइक कर दो भाई तब तक बिल्ला आ गया साला इसमें रुक जाओ यार ये जाएगा बाहर या बिल्ला आ गया था भाई रूम में, बिल्ला।
Up he goes!
Oh, up
No, not the
and
best
he
of headers.
goes.
Beckham. Roberto Carlos. He's a sharp little ball here. Beckham. And now the hit. It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Soboslai.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and Aylad
Heads it!
Back.
It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 81 minutes.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, the big question now is whether they can keep the energy levels up and try and grab a winner.
Oh, he's in!
मार भाई।
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Szoboszlai. A good play on the left-hand side here. And here's Yamal. Ribéry. Oh, now the finish!
Come on,
Oh,
come on, let's go भाई, let's go.
And that has raised the roof. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Can he finish?
वो बच गया।
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
There will be 5
Odegaard.
minutes added time.
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He has found the way through. He's had a hit. He scores. They have stolen level at the last.
Arsenal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find the winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Schmeichel will lay claim to that. And that will be the final act. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts.
ज्यादा हीरो बन रहा था भाई मैं तो। जीसस जीसस वाले मोड में स्टार्ट कर भाई।
Well, hello, welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. And already we're underway here. And he was alert to it. And that is a little undercooked. If you could use just one word, Jim, to describe Zé Roberto, what would that be?
Intelligent. He can play in about 4 or 5 positions, Peter, and excel in all of them.
Can't adjust.
Yeah, he's so effective when it comes to breaking up the play. Then he's got all that creativity he needs to trigger quick counters. So that's where I'd like to see him positioned.
Ribéry. He's through. Beckham! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's not an especially good pass. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's found some space. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's heaved it away. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. David Villa. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And here's Haaland. And here's Yamal. Dembele. There's the hit. Goal! Atalanta! And Atalanta go in front.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Mbappe.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Odo. He can run onto that. Ribéry. Ribéry unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Can he get away here? It's Dembele!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
अबे उधर
That pass has been
भाई
well
यार क्यों
intercepted.
होता है मेरे साथ ही
Yamal, and he's managed to get free. Real chance! They've done it! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Atalanta are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Atalanta looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And here's Mbappe. Ribery. Mbappe. Always onto this. David Villa. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. Time and again they are repelled. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Played into space out wide. Nuno Mendes.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He is through here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
So what can they conjure from this one? And that's off target. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Beckham. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
अबे यार
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And it's Ribery. Mbappe, it's one! De Bruyne. It's run loose here.
वाह यार
Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal! Now that is commitment to the cause. And this could be the final action of the first half. There's the header. And a terrific... There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Zé Roberto ready to try one. He's gone for it. That was travelling. Bastoni. Played back in. Climbs up big.
अबे भाई ये बचा लिया.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Atalanta are looking to go forward now. Rodri.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Mbappe. It's a mighty...
Bag motherfucker.
He's got a goal! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Utterly unsophisticated but stuck away
अबे इधर नहीं दे
with
रहे.
unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Atalanta take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Love and the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Dembele.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He's through here. The pressing's into... Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Looking for options for movement. Ribéry. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. David Villa. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 15.601 spettatori.
Bastoni. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination...
And Ribéry! They've scored! Right back in the game! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Good read, needed to be. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain...
He's got the shot away!
Motherfucker.
It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
This has become one superb game of football.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. Mbappe is fouled.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta.
Not
Numero
much
11.
doubt about who's going to take
Numero
this one.
17.
And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot.
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
Messi, il numero 15. Il numero
Konate
21.
getting this one clear.
Neymar, il numero 20. Il numero 19. Attenzione, un cambio.
Some front-footed pressing going on here. De Roberto. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And he's in this time, surely! They've got to be quick. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go!
Atalanta clearly might still do this. Intensity level and focus
अबे
all
भाई
very good, even at this late stage now.
Bruno Fernandes. Can he put it away? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Zamorano has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's taking no chances there. Back into the middle. Spread out to the left. Played back in. Wirtz! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Nuno Mendes. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a great pick out. In with the challenge. Oh, it's come loose. Odegaard! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
Messi bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Neymar. Moved on forwards. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Decent hit!
come on
Oh, what
ah
about that?
mother
And
chode
that has raised the roof.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Oh, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
ये मादर चौथ का तो हमेशा कंडीशन बेकार रहता है भाई। नहीं ठीक। एक मिनट भाई।
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. Big chance!
चलो भाई बढ़िया मस्त
Well,
बोल
they
था।
would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
अबे
That
बहन
was just
चूतिया
poor
है साले।
decision-making and a weak execution.
Messi. That is a brilliant interception. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Kimmich. Beckham. Oh, great. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Bellingham has been
वाह
caught there.
यार
It's a
फाउल
foul.
हो गया।
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Quality ball. Stoichkov. Oh, he's in! Can he put it away? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
कितना
Villa
बाहर मार
has
दिया भाई।
every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Quarter of an hour played. Beckham. Rice. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitz. Now it's Torres. Nicely aimed pass.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Beckham. Liverpool applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mosquera makes the interception. Bellingham. It's a sharp pass. David Villa! Well, there's the clearance. Beckham, who does have an assist to his name. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Konate cuts it out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Half an hour played now. Bellingham. David Villa. Stoichkov! It's really well cleared. And here's Messi. And he's there to get it away. Bellingham tries to dink it. Heads it! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Vitz. Now it's Mbappe. He has found the way through. Fernando Torres. And the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Nuno Mendes. And he's had a hit.
ओ क्या गोल मारा किमिच.
Fantastic! A finish of true class. And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific
भाई
skill
इनको
and
ऐसे पास
composure
देते हैं
from
माँ
him. He
की
finished with
चूत है.
such aplomb.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, super find. Hits one! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And another try!
Has been indicated.
And that is doing no harm at all. And he's intervened well there. David Villa is in a
अबे
really
उधर
good
से.
position out wide. And that'll be the last act of the first half. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from
That's
here
true.
when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Arsenal ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of this. Has a go! Well, there's contact there one
Penalty,
way or
Sal.
another. Oh, it's a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. All Black, in the context of the game, he must save it. Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, he's been caught napping. Stoichkov for Rice. He might be in here. David Villa. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that was very necessary. And it's Messi.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Marquinhos picks it up from the goal kick. Beckham, can he get it through?
Oh, really well played.
Otto got a long way forward to join the attack. Bellingham. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Stoichkov couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Danger averted for now. Arsenal, with this handy-looking 2-0 lead, they are looking comfortable. David Villa. And here's Messi. Chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. He's missed, but not by that far. Kimmich attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Beckham.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's gone loose.
अबे
The
भाई
message
चोदों
is clear.
माँ
None
की
shall
चूत
pass.
मादर चोद के बच्चे
David Villa. Bellingham puts his foot on the gas. David Villa. And he's certainly onside here.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Otto is there and he can get that clear. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Messi. In by Messi. Cleared away. Wirtz. Oh, a delicate chip through. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Stoichkov. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Tries a shot! Sticks it away! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games.
अबे भाई
That has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He's been picked out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's cut it out. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Ah, quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Bastoni.
अबे लौड़े के बाद
He's had it taken off him. Wirtz concedes a free kick for that. There's a quick free kick. And Stoichkov! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Marquinhos is there and he can pick it up. And he's gone looking for safety. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Chance here to counter. Oh, there's a probing ball. Great, and the shot! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 6.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Mbappe. Number 10, Beckham. Number 24, Ibrahima Konate.
Oblak deals with it
Number
effortlessly.
25, Nuno Mendes. Coming on the field, number 14,
That's
Pedri.
good vision.
Number
Mosquera
7,
kept aware,
Vinicius
and
Junior.
it is reclaimed easily.
Number 22, Odegaard.
That's been cut out,
Number
well played.
23, Fikayo Tomori. Number 19.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
Substitution.
Liverpool
Will be 3
with a
minutes
corner
added
and
time.
hardly any time left on the clock. All hands on deck for this one. And he's there to clear it. Musiala. And that is as far as it goes. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you...
डिफेंडर नहीं था यार।
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Wirtz, David Villa, Mbappe. Van Dijk defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. David Villa was alert to the possibility. And the shot!
क्या बात.
Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's intervened well there. And it's Maradona.
This is the time you need that pace.
And nicely intercepted. Speculative strike. An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Roberto Carlos. Mendes is there, and he can get that. Fires from distance. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Neymar. Yamal. Now that looks a decent ball. He's got the shot away!
अबे भाई.
Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
That is good alertness. And it's Maradona. Great ball if he can get there. And that is Snuta! Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rice. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys.
Maradona! Loose ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Andre. And here's Messi. He's picked it. And Messi! Neymar. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And that has been cleared. Yamal. And it's Beckham.
अबे इधर भी.
Mbappe. Arsenal have a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckham looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Wirtz. Now it's Wirtz. Good read, needed to be Messi. And it's Neymar. It's good running with the ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. David Villa. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the hit! What a wonderful goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Arsenal get themselves into the lead.
No doubt it.
Had a shot! Arsenal have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback.
2 added minutes has been
David Villa.
indicated.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Goalkeeper's ball. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! And we hit half-time. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter,
Hi.
I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic,
दोस्त यादव
frenzied.
हाय भाई हाय
It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Arsenal leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way.
हैकर हैकर हाँ भाई हैकर
Substitution.
And we're underway again. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Keeper's ball. Yamal. Gavi looking for the run. Oh, there's the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Neymar. Otto running with the ball. Rudiger kept his eye on it, and he's there.
लाउड़ा उधर हाथ दिखा रहा है जब
Picks it
उधर
up
कोई है ही
out
नहीं
wide.
मादर चुद जाता भी तो है नहीं उधर तेरा पोजीशन है उसका
Ball is over the line. Crossed in once more.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Neymar. He's looking to set free a runner. Roberto Carlos. Rice clears it away. João Cancelo cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Otto is there to clear. Rice. Maradona. And he's straight offside.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Maradona. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's looking for the runner here. Can he put it away? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh,
Substitution for Arsenal. Number
Arsenal
6,
with the corner. They're
Yes.
first.
Number 10, Beckham. Number 20,
Defending of the desperate variety.
number 3,
Al Hilal are
Cunningham.
looking to go forward now.
Number 41, Rice.
Vinicius Junior.
Number
Ribéry.
17,
Van Dijk
Rico.
out-muscles him.
Number 22,
Al Hilal can't breathe again. Just.
Number 7,
Oh, that's
Vinicius
brilliantly defended,
Junior.
though. It looked destined for a goal.
Number 23, Fikayo Tomori.
It's
Number
a pretty
5,
loose pass.
Joshua Kimmich. Substitution in progress.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Ribéry. Van Dijk. Shifted upfield. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Played back to the goalkeeper. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Valverde. Oh, it's Batistuta! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Substitutions taking place.
And he's taking no chances there. He's having a go! And that could come back to haunt them.
That had a lot resting on it, you know, Peter, and he's visibly cross with himself.
Kimmich. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Gavi. Too much on that, it's gone out. Oh, what's he done? Vinicius Junior.
Fuck.
Vinicius Junior is flagged offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And through to the goalkeeper. We are into stoppage time. So that's it. It is all over. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done.
एक लास्ट मैच पे आई, इसके बाद स्ट्रीम एंड कर दूंगा.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody who has
welcome
joined
to
us for
today's
this
match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. And This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. Torres. And Torres! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get onto this? Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. And they can counter here. Bayer Leverkusen do have a chance to counter here. Doku. Oh, easy pickings there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicked it back promptly. Beckham. And the ball's a good one here. Yamal! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's a sweet ball, that. No, that's been intercepted. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Doku tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, that was vital.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And now the breakaway. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now, and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, that's ambitious. Rice has a shot! Oh my word, that is quite something! About as smooth as it gets! Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, I just thought he made great use of his upper body there. It would have taken something really special to keep that out.
Is number 41.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Batistuta. Can he finish? It's in! They're level in H. Rice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And it's Batistuta. Rice. Beckham. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Sané. Ooh, played through for the wide man. Mendes does well to get it back. Wirtz.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Beckham plays it short. Mendes is there and he can get that clear. Oh, it's Batistuta. Doku. Now, what about a counter-attack? Interesting ball. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That has been knocked clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's in plenty of space here. And through to the goalkeeper. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Arsenal head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, glass half full, half empty. It's 1-1. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Just a quick announcement, an exciting one too. We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
Arsenal get the ball rolling for the second period.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, what a pass! Wirtz finds himself offside. Mbappe. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Sané, who has found support out wide. And he's managed to get free. Wirtz.
Wow.
Sané. Oh, shooting chance! And he's done it!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Now the finish! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Now it's Torres. Wirtz. Mbappe. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Arsenal go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
Torres! Oh, and another try! Now, who's going to be first to this? Lovely bit of skill. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nicely aimed pass. That's really well cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. Oh, there's the clearance. Threads one in.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pass is just off target. Fernando Torres, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Half an hour gone in the second half. Played out to the right. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here?
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And the finish!
क्या है
Lucan
लंगा
plays
ये?
it forward.
Arsenal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Torres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
He's going for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Coming on the field is number 23, Beckham. Substitutions taking place.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Plays a delicate ball. Tomori getting this one clear.
Bayer Leverkusen have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Arsenal close now to seeing this one through to the end. Odo.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernando Torres. Now Ødegaard. Yamal. Aim forwards. That looks a good ball through. And we're done. Arsenal have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.
And
Fernando Torres, voted man of the match and deserved.